Peace, loves. Thank you so much for joining me here in this video. I am Christina and welcome to this space. So I'm continuing my video, I don't know what to call it, but I actually spent 3 days off grid for New Year's, and while I was spending the 3 days off grid, I did a silence retreat and I was fully raw vegan, so no cooked foods, just fruits, predominantly fruits. I had one kale salad that was bomb. But I came up with these different ideas for videos and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So today I'm going to talk about why I am vegan in 2024. Why am I going to continue to be vegan? I think this might be the 8th or the 9th year of me being vegan. And when I first started off vegan years ago, I realized, so it's going to be 8 years because I started about 2016, 2015, so about 9 years. So I remember when I first started, I kept going back and forth. I was like a yo-yo vegan. Probably for the first 2 to 3 years of my vegan journey, going back and forth, it was easier for me to give up meat, but it was very hard for me to give up dairy. So when I tell you guys that I've been vegan for about 8 years, going on 9 years, I also want to be transparent to let you guys know in the first 3 years, I was transitioning. I was calling myself a vegan, but I was going back and forth. And in that time of me going back and forth, which I'm so happy and I actually encourage, because I know a lot of people just want to go cold turkey, want to get it over with, but it helped me to go back and forth on my journey. Because when, for instance, I would be vegan up until Thanksgiving, up until the holidays, then I would eat the food, and because I went so long without eating meat and dairy, when I would reintroduce it into my diet, I could really feel my body's natural response to it. So I could feel it forming mucus. I could feel it maybe making me mentally clouded, or just more fatigued, or bloated, or constipated. I can actually feel those things, versus before, when I was on the standard American diet, I was having all of these health issues that I didn't realize they were health issues until they were alleviated by the vegan diet. And then until I went back and realized that, oh, the reason why I was feeling this way was because I was eating macaroni and cheese, and now I'm constipated. So I really liked having that experience because I was able to pinpoint the source of my suffering. So the reason why I am vegan in 2024, the reason why I continued on this journey for about 8 years, is because I don't see any use for me to consume animal meat, like products. I've been on my journey for so long that I realized it's not really the meat that we like, it's the seasonings. So if you can learn to season your food in a way that is just, on point, and the ancestors are really working through you with that hand, the way that you season the food, that alchemy, then you can make vegetables, you can make mushrooms taste like meat. You can make a cauliflower taste like meat. You can make a freaking piece of jackfruit taste like chicken. So you don't really need, I don't see a point of me getting protein from animals, and another reason is because I personally wouldn't go out and kill an animal myself, so I'm not going to give someone that responsibility just because I wouldn't do it. So if I wouldn't kill an animal, I'm not going to go and pay someone to do it for me just so that I can feel more at ease. And and I also realize that if I were to eat meat, I don't want to eat nothing that got eyes or lips or a head or toes or fingers. And if you notice, when you go to the grocery store, they cut up the meat in a way that you kind of forget that it came from an animal, and I mean, outside of like chicken, they'll say this is a chicken or whatever, but like beef and all these different names that we give this meat, we're not actually calling it what it is. It's a cow. So I just don't see any reason for me to get my energy from animal protein, especially because plants have been sustaining me for the past 8 years, and I'm the healthiest that I've ever been. Like, I have muscle, and my fitness has improved drastically. You guys can look at my videos of me doing 50 push-ups, like getting it in. And I wasn't doing 50 push-ups as a meat eater. Like, I was very active all of my life, granted, you know, so transparency. But being a vegan it's only made my body look better to me. It's only allowed me to lose the excess weight, to see more of myself, to experience more of myself. And another reason why I am vegan in 2024 is because I recognize that I am a living being. I'm a living entity. My body is alive. Like, I have a heartbeat. I have a heartbeat, and I have lungs, and I have a brain, and I have all these organs, and I have feelings and emotions. And I want to consume things that are going to sustain the life in me, and rather than consuming things that have been murdered or killed. And you know, at that point it's dead. So I don't want to put dead matter into a living being. I want to go and get some y'all, no, I ain't about to be extra today. There's just like a lot of like lemons behind me, but I was gonna grab one to give y'all like a little example. But anyways, I want to fill my body up with life force energy. And life force energy is coming through the plants. It's coming through the fruits and vegetables. And this is when we start to even talk about raw foods, or being a frugivore and eating fruits in their natural pristine state. You know, and this is where we're going to get the most life force energy. And I mean, you can even look at different videos of them hooking up different magnets. I don't know what they're putting on the fruit to test the electricity of the fruit, and you can see how vibrant, how much life it has in it. And I want to eat that. Now, if you put that on a piece of flesh of meat, it's not gonna have any type of electricity in it. So I know that I'm an electrical being. I'm going to eat some things that have electricity in them, rather than things that are electrically dead. And then another thing is that I'm vegan in 2024 because my body loves fiber. My body loves to move. So I want to eat things that love to move. You know, fruits and vegetables that just got so much fiber in them and it's just moving through my body, you know, versus meat. And I believe dairy too. I know with meat, it doesn't have any fiber in it. So it takes a while to digest, for the body to digest it. And my body actually has to do work to digest the food, versus me eating fruits and vegetables, and maybe the fruits have some type of natural astringent in them where it moves through and is dissolving different things along its path, versus my body having to come in and do the work that my food should be doing. That's another reason why I'm vegan in 2024. I'm lazy, and I definitely want whatever it is that I'm consuming to actually benefit me, versus come into my body, like for instance drinking milk. And actually, you know, milk actually leaches calcium from the bones. So the countries that have the highest dairy consumption actually have the highest rates of osteoporosis. So we have to make these things make sense. So I'm vegan in 2024 because I want the food that I eat to actually build my body, rather than destroy and take away from my body. We are natural resources. Our bodies come from the earth. We're a natural resource. And so if you are eating foods that are actually coming in and depleting your body of its natural resources, then you basically gotta do some self-love work and actually consume foods that love you back. Not just taste good on your taste buds, but actually feel good in your belly and add value to your body. You know, they say like carrots have so many vitamins in it that it actually builds your body. You eat enough, you realize that your skin looks better, your eyesight got better, you know, your blood's flowing better, all of these different things. When you think about meat, aside from protein, what else could it possibly do for you besides it tastes good and it might be juicy or whatever? So that's Yeah, I'm vegan in 2024 because I just I spend so much time in nature. I spend so much time around animals, and you just start looking in their eyes. You know, I don't know if you ever like just looked into an animal's eyes, like really looked and saw a soul. And some people don't think that animals have souls, or so they use that to justify their consumption. But like, I just be thinking, I don't want to eat something that walk, breathe, pee, and poop, and can create babies like I can. you know, and granted, yes, fruits and vegetables are alive and they have electricity, and even there are people who say they have feelings and stuff like that. But I really feel that fruits were put here for us to consume by the Most High. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, if you really think about how you feel, and this is not for the people who are just like so into the cognitive dissonance that whatever truth that they hear, they're like completely against it. But like, if you really feel into your body, or I'll say when you eat your next meal, like really feel how you feel. Like, feel how what you just ate, how it's going through your body, how it's being processed, how it's making you feel. And I'm vegan in 2024 because, like I said, fruits and vegetables just make me feel good. People ask me, oh my gosh, your skin is so nice. Why is it so nice? I'm like, fruits and vegetables. But no one wants to hear that. Everybody wants to know if I'm using some type of a face cream. People ask me, oh, your hair is getting longer. The people who've been following my hair journey. Oh, what do you do for your hair? Shea butter, and freaking aloe vera. And you can see the disappointment when they thought I was going to say some type of mainstream product. Like, oh, what do you put on your skin? It's so soft, it's just like glowing. I look a little dry right now, but it's glowing. Oh, it's just shea butter. It could be all that simple. It could be so simple, but we want to complicate it, and we want to invalidate how potent yet simple nature is. How these natural elements actually are here to be used as beautifying agents. And because they're not made in some type of lab, we disregard it because it's just nature. It can't work. But I'm vegan in 2024 because I want to be a better human being. I want to care about what it is that I'm consuming. I want to care about my impact, my carbon footprint that I'm leaving behind. And I want to say that I left this world a better place. And if we only do live once, then I want to die knowing that, yeah, I could have ate meat. I could have been enjoying that Taco Bell and McDonald's, and even if it wasn't fast food, maybe some chicken or maybe some beef. And I could have enjoyed it, a few more times along my journey. But I'm so grateful that when I became aware of my impact on beings and on the earth, I made a conscious choice to change and to be done with my own shit, and to not utilize my intelligence to trick myself into believing that it's okay to consume animals that don't want to be consumed, that cry when they're being murdered, that have the will to live life just like all of us. And yeah, so I'm vegan in 2024 as my attempt to bring about more peace on this planet, bring about more joy, and just to be more considerate of the earth forms, the different types of beings that manifest on this plane. And as my responsibility as an intelligent being to make a conscious decision, and to be an example and a reflection. So when people look at me and maybe they see beauty or whatever it is that they see reflected in me, whatever gifts that they see, what the presence of God that they see in me, I want that to inspire them to go out and do the same with their lives, to be empathetic, to actually care about life and about the impact that they're making, because so many of us are so complacent, and we became such an individualistic society where we think that what we do doesn't affect everything, which it does, because we are everything and everything is connected. We are all in the body of the Most High. So everything that we do affects everything around us. And so with that awareness, we have a moral obligation to lead our lives with integrity and to do things that reflect a respect for life, a respect for life. And also, I'll say I'm vegan in 2024 because of the karmic implications of veganism, the life. Since I've been vegan, and veganism saved me from my addiction to fast food, and from just eating, just consuming so much meat and dairy. And I just remember the karma that I experienced from eating that, again, was like the ailments that I was experiencing with my body, but also trash, bottles. I remember when I was drinking sodas and eating chips and all of this plastic that's just being accumulated. And then you move to a natural, holistic lifestyle, and the things that you're buying don't require plastic. It doesn't require bottles, or if it's a bottle, it's glass bottle, so it can be reused. So I'm not getting so much karma. I'm not having to wash so many dishes. I'm not having to clean so much. I'm not having to go above and beyond to take care of myself, because now I'm sick because I've eaten so much meat and dairy that now the mucus is just trying to come out of my body, So yeah, karmic implications of veganism. Definitely look into that. But I'm gonna wrap this video up because it's been long and I've been going on these tangents. In the next video, I'm going to talk about, look at my book. I got this notebook here in Ecuador. The next video, I'm gonna talk about body hair, y'all. I'm struggling with that part. Okay, and I actually have a video in the past talking about body hair, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, anyways guys, thank you so much for joining me here in this video. Peace.